Okay, it looks like we are live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on CanoScript. Okay, so I've been working on a debugger the last couple streams, and I noticed something. Basically, everything is broken now. I don't quite know how it happened, but you can see it loads up and then it crashes instantly. I think it might have something to do with the while loops. It might not be working properly. It wasn't doing this before. I started doing the debugger, and then I just noticed halfway through that that was an issue. It shouldn't have been anything with the debugger though, so I'm not sure exactly why. But yeah, so I just need to make that work basically. So I can modify this. I'm gonna try making a while loop. So let's make a variable. Well, yes, a variable. 10 while x is less than greater than 0, then x equals x minus 1. And also let's write something, right? Hey yo, how you doing? Hello everyone. Stam, all you guys. What's up? Test. Yeah, it prints out 1. So this seems to not work. Right, it just executes 1. So something broke the while loops? I don't know how that happened. Not sure exactly. Right, and I can use the debugger as well to step through it. Well, actually, let's disassemble it first. And yeah, so it's not that many lines. There should be a jump here, though. Jump 1. So that jumps here. Right, so this would be 1. Not sure 2. I was relying on you, Stam. You failed. Yeah, okay. Jump here, and then we check the condition basically. So something's not right there. So let's step through it, and you can see all of these things. So let's go to where the jump is. Right, so 0 jump. It doesn't have an operand though. Is it supposed to? No, it's just if it's 0. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Wait, but it needs a place to jump to. Okay, I'll need to look into that because that doesn't seem quite right. Yeah, so this is jump, so it should jump back, right? To that one, yeah. But then it doesn't. So, oh shoot, you know what? I think I know why. Yeah, I think I know why. It might actually be something I do with the debug. So, yeah, I changed it to do this. IP is less than that. But then we don't modify IP here. So that must be what the issue is. Yeah. So we need to pass it like that. That's going to create some issues. What if we return it here? One instruction, is it return something? Right, because we need to update it based on, you know, what happened. Yeah, it does. So let's return that. And then just set IP equal to that. Closed hi-hats. Where is the, yeah, run instruction, so it returns it. So let's just go to the end and return. And we'll have to look at any returns that are potentially in here. It's a big function as well. And it's not, the indentation got messed up. I'll fix it. I'm going to use a Clang format. Cobb is good at that, for real. Can confirm. I'm a professional drummist. Can I do this? Yeah. Or I have to rebuild it, obviously. Okay, and some issues there. Oh, yeah. So run instruction. Let's take this now. And let's see. So hopefully that actually fixes it. Okay, that looks better. And then this should stay back. Okay. So there's still other problems, but that fixed that problem. Programming greater than drumming. For real, yes. I'm not to hate on drumming or whatever. Drumming's great, but I feel like programming in certain instances has brought more value. To some people at least. Yeah, so it's still not fixed, but that issue is fixed. So I'll actually finish that. Fixed issue where IP does not update properly. Okay. And there we go. Yes, that's what the whole issue was. So if I run this one. No. What is one that is, do we have this one should, yeah. So this one works. Alright, so that all works completely fine. That is good. That is good. Yeah, so I was having issues with the structs. That's where the issues were. Show jumping. And the physics. What do you mean? What do you mean by that exactly? This is jumping. You mean how it works? Doesn't this thing... What is this thing? I don't know what you mean. I don't follow. The white box. Yes, it is jumping. I am pressing spacebar and it jumps. Yes. So the physics. Okay. Let's see. I need to remember how it works because it's been a minute. So we check if it's grounded, and then we set the velocity, right? And then we just basically add. Yeah, we add the velocity each time, and we also update it. When we update the velocity, we reset it to 0. When we do that, I need to remember how it works. Hang on. So we set it to 0. Oh, just the X one, and the Y one gets set to 0 if. Yeah, based on the boundaries. How does it subtract from it though? Oh yeah, because there's gravity. So where is gravity applied? Yeah, right here. Yeah, so we just change it with gravity, and gravity is just a constant value. It's set to 1. That's how it works. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. I'm not very good at physics. Use the G constant, 9.81. I don't think that worked well. Oh, and now it's the wrong value. Let's see, but this is gonna cause some issues, I think. Yeah, because we have the values are not floats. And we don't have a way to cast it right now. So I'll set it to 10 in approximate. Yeah, see, it looks like that. Bruh. This is just like a test game, right? It doesn't really matter. It's not an actual. I can increase the jump speed, I suppose, as well. Yeah, but again, this isn't even. Yeah, it's kind of fast. I'm not gonna lie. But I also don't take into account delta time stuff. So that might be why it feels unnatural like this. Why it does this. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. In a sec, already back to 1. Now you jump too high. Okay. Nice. JS devs avoiding typing issues for real. Certified JS dev. Yeah, but now there's other issues. So, here, the camera, I cannot get it to work. So, the camera struct. Where is it? Wait. Oh, no, it's included by that. Wait. If we look in here, camera 2D, right? It has these, which are both structures, and it is a structure itself. What the heck? I don't want to change it, so don't do that. Okay. And then also has another value, right? So that value is not really a problem. But the issue is when we have nested structures, it's not like that. So I need to figure out how to make it like that a little bit better. Yeah, I've been dealing with this issue for a couple streams. Right. So it's C code, right? We're calling it the C code. And we can initialize it like this, but I don't know that it works. And we can't, don't laugh, but we can't do this, right? We can't do offset dot or whatever, you know? This will not work, because it cannot parse that. Yes, real. Yeah, so that's a bit, we can't parse that because yeah, because I did not do that. I did not implement it properly. So I need to re-implement the parsing, but I want to get this working first. The parsing for struct specifically, right? It needs to be continuously, you know. Like, yeah. So that's what, those are some of the things that are issues. Okay. I'm in here, right? So the camera is here. So we call this. I also have the equivalent C code. So if I go here, and I look at, it's game.c, I think. Right, this is basically the same thing. So we have the camera, we initialize it with 0 here, that's what we do here as well. We have to do this because of typing for reasons, but, and then we set the target to that. It is slightly different, but that doesn't matter very much. And then the offset, that's actually the same. The rotation, we don't have rotation. And that's not a thing here. So how does that work? Hang on. Yes, why does that do that? Agree with what who just said. I didn't say anything. Okay. Yeah, rotation, where does that come from? I don't know. Rotation. Rotation is part of that. Camera 2D. Yeah, what did I say? I mean, that's what I meant to say, not who. That doesn't seem quite right. How does that work? Oh, L rated. Right, that's for the camera 3D though, right? 3, well, right up here. Camera 3D, that has, no, that still doesn't have rotation. Never mind, okay. Yeah, where does the rotation come from? No, I don't understand that. Right, I wrote this before, but I don't know what it is. If I get rid of that, does it still work? Oops, I need to. Like, this is what it's supposed to look like. It has the camera that follows. This is the player. Really, best library for visualization. Real. Really good at actually. Simple and good for backenders. Real. Reassign goat. Okay, so what if I add that to this? Rotation. I do have rotation. So is that causing issues? If I get rid of that. Right. Alright, citizen load. Right, I don't know where that came from though. I'm a little confused. Next, this word, and something's waiting for you. Wonder what it is. I will not say this word. This is interesting. Yeah, so I don't know where this came from. Okay. Float is right. Those are vector 2s, which those are in the right order, right? X and then Y, that's right. I'm trying really hard not to say it. Okay. Zoom is 1. Is that what I set it to? Oh, shoot. I said it, but without this. Does that count? Oh, I did. Okay. Yep, it's over. Jover. Okay. Yeah, 1. So that is right. You can do the push-ups. I like doing them. What the heck is that emoji? Okay. Right. Let me see what else is different here. So we check that. We set the camera target each time. So we do that here, and that's fine, right? We just update it based on where it's at. That is fine. Clear the background. Without the highlighting, it doesn't look very good, to be honest. Also without this, but draw a rectangle, right, with the colors. That's good. And most, so this is like for the camera. Right, pass the camera in here. I don't think that is the issue. Right. But that's how it does all that. If I do like this, I don't think that works. Why is that not? So it has to be like that, because it is a structure. Right. What if I set it to nothing? It does not work. Okay. Okay. How many bytes is it? So floats are 4. Go to the, so this will be 8, right? Vector 2. What's it called? MOTD. So 8, 16, and then yeah, so 20. Push-ups, wheel. Right, that's seg faults. Okay, so that doesn't quite do. I don't know why that would seg fault, but this has to be like that. Ayo. So I wonder, can I what if I get rid of this, right? Does it break? Alright, it's still broken. Yeah, I meant to say fix it. Okay. Print int, okay, now I want you to try that and try to do print int 5. It's actually a function, so it did not say anything, but I don't see the output. Let me go here. Oops. Look, yeah, I want to find is and do that. Did out. 5 is 5. Okay, so did output it, so that did work. I want to try to print this. I'm not sure if it'll work. Player.x. Right, but that's actually not an integer, is it? Also, yeah, that's not right. Yeah, I think it has to be in, I think that is not an integer, so I don't know if this will actually work. And again, there's no casting, so that's gonna be an issue. And can't actually print it without some sort of casting. This might be another way to, well, let me step through actually. I can use the debugger, right? Tuesday, and it is indeed. Let's reload all these. Okay. I need to update this so I can just press enter and then keep going through. It'll just execute the last command, right? Keep going through until actually kind of hard to tell. It's a big file as well. I feel like this is not right. Just well, that might be a, well, why would that be a pointer? And it should be displaying the correct type, but also the types might not all be handled. So I'm gonna say that's not a problem yet. And also, yeah, okay, so the type's not handled. So that's what the issue was with that. I feel like this doesn't help very much when we're calling the C code anyway. If I get rid of it, it's not work. Okay. Target is that. Zoom is that. I'm trying to think, right? Time I told you not to say that, and you started the next sentence with it. Yes. I guess I say that's a lot. I can't just set it to like that. Equal player. Or is player something different? Wait. It's a rectangle. So maybe that won't work. What is the rectangle? Yeah, the rectangle has more information, so that's not gonna work. But yeah, if I get rid of the camera, right, I do, there's no comment, so I have to do this. Then it works. Just follow it. Right, I think it's GDB. Time. No, begin, what is it? Begin mode to be camera. Mode to be. Is there a lot of noise? My bad. Even though it's not like that, but you know, regardless. Let's do the not much. So it's not too bad. That does have G. D D D B. So let me think. Where would I want to? Well, it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe I'll just use print sentence actually, because in this case, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be the structures, right? I had it somewhat narrowed down, but then I took a break from CanoScript for a while, and I kind of forgot. So let me think where it would be potentially. How about when we're calling a native function, right? Generate that. Can we see if we duplicate what's on top of the stack? Can we use that? Then struct. Right. Perhaps we could look at this. Trying to think. The structures, why would they? Right. So it's storing a pointer to the other structure, and that's where the issue comes in, right? So actually, let me go here. I had this, right? So this is more of a minimal example, right? When we output this, so this is a structure that contains a structure. We send it to that and output that, and it is 9. So that reassign is not work here. Do not test. It also does that. Test on X. Yeah. So that does not work. It assigns it here, but then we can't reassign it. That's interesting. Oh, but that's not really... Well, okay. Could it be the reassign? That could be a part of the problem. Because if we can't reassign it, then obviously there are issues. Right, so that doesn't work. But this does it. Right, so we can do that. And let me go back to here and look. So player X initially is this, right? So it's this position and that position. Vector 2 is float, so that's right. Do we have target and offset? Offset target, yes, that's right. And we pass it there. Okay. Why is this 32? Rectangle rec. Well, I pass the rectangle, so that's fine. Right. Right. So yeah, I guess the issue might have something to do with reassignment. So that's equals. Well, thank you. Right. So I need to figure out why that doesn't work. Reassign. We have that. So here we generate stuff. So it's probably in here. Could have something to do with this. Oh, wait, but if it's not. Index. Right, let's maybe break here. So 775 in backend.c. 775, enable, and we'll run with this one. On that. And it ended what? Why does it do that? So it never gets to this point. It doesn't recognize that. So oh, field reassigns. That's what it's gonna be, I suppose. So break on 788. Why are they separate? I already have that. Run this one. Okay, so now we're here. So we get the structure, and let me think about what it's doing here. So we're writing into it basically. Theo would solve this bug immediately. Very true, very true. Can confirm. Var name. So we get the name. We generate the offset to the struct. So I feel like that has some sort of an issue. What is the structure? Can I see that? Structure is new. So let me look at the code as well. Structure is new, so that's here, right? So we must be generating this one. So we want to actually continue. Okay, so I guess we do not want to continue. Oh yeah, because this is the only reassignment. So then var is test, right? So it's this one. Okay. I feel like that's an issue. Is it creating a new variable? So get variable. Struct new. Okay, so that's like, that is that one. Okay. And then the structure, get the whole thing there. So that's the new structure. So that's this one. But we're not reassigning that one. We're reassigning the sub part of it. And then we duplicate, yeah, I guess we duplicate the topmost one, right? We'll get the struct variable. Okay, so we get the variable, generate an, oh, but we duplicate it. Then we need to swap it back. Do we not do that? Is that what it is? Because we don't have, oh, we do have a swap. Yes, we do have that. Oh, but we swap and then we write that. So we need to swap differently. Right, because we need to swap it at the end. I'm trying to think, right? Because we need to put the variable where the other one would be. But I guess if we're writing into the, well, it's a pointer, right? Writing into that, we wouldn't need to do that. Because we're modifying the actual variable, but clearly that doesn't work. So I'm trying to think why. So we generate the offset, right? So this is the offset from the pointer, right? So we have the variable here, the structure, right? The pointer to it, and then we duplicate that pointer. So it's the same pointer, but it's at a different location, obviously. And then we index into it essentially, like a structure. We get the offset of where the variable is. So that should be 0 in this case, really. Print. Oh, hang on, what is this? So where do we? Yeah, here. Step into there. Now I just want to step through this and see what. Oops, offset. Can I see 8? Okay. I feel like it shouldn't be. Oh no, it should be 8 because this is 64. Yeah, so 8 is actually right in that case. Yes, I forgot the layout of it. So that's right. And then we go here. So we have the proper offset, and then we generate the expression that we want. Just let's step into it and see what it is. So it's a structure, and that's right. I feel like there might be an issue with this, how we allocate it. We do want to allocate it because it is a new one. Okay, so we do that, and then we swap. So that's swapping the top two, right? So we have the offset, no, which we have the pointer there, and then the value on top. So we swap them. So the pointer's on top, and is that actually right? I just want to make sure. Right. That's right. The size is supposed to be on top, and then the data, and then the pointer. So is that not right? Wait, there's more stuff. Wait, no, there's not. Then alert. Okay. So what else is there that we're supposed to have for the right? We need the size that we're writing. Why don't we have that? Why do we need a pot here? I don't know what that is for exactly. We swap them. Right, I feel like this isn't right because we need the size. Size, because we have the data, which is the expression. So why do we swap those? Swap them. That isn't right. But I do want to test something. So we can reassign it differently though. So if we do new.x equals 12, we can print out new.x, and it would be 12 in this case. Stack overflow. Overflow. Interesting. Yes, that doesn't work at all. We can't reassign. That is, but then that's not. Interesting. So when we try to print it, it does that. And then that could be an issue with the in function instead of the 2. Okay, that does work. So we can reassign like that. Best website. What is the best website? Yeah, so and then it's actually an issue with the function. So it's broken as well. Everything's broken. Yes, indeed. But that reassignment works. So it's just specifically with structures. That does not work. Does that push extra stuff on the stack? Oh, yes, stack overflow. I see what you're saying. Yes. That is what that was for sure. No. Why does it say that? You're not test. Oh yeah, because this to do it with do it like that. Okay. Fine. Wait, does that work that time? Wait, what the heck? Wait, what happened? What? Now it's working. Test. Print out. Styles. Print. There we go. 7 out of 10 jokes. Easily. Okay. That's interesting. How would that happen? What? Right, so if I do it like this, and then I pass it here, it's actually correct. Right. But then this one, where I take the value here, what the heck? Easily. This one is wrong, even though it's the same thing that we look at here. It grabs the variable. What if I switch that? Yeah, it's still the same. Nine, right? Because it's printing out 9 twice. That's why. So that one fits. So this one. Right. So maybe we don't want to allocate a new one. But it's actually. How can we know? Okay, so this actually isn't an issue. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of that. Could it be that we need a pop? No. Okay. Stack underflow in that case. Yeah, so the pop does not work. I thought not. I thought not. That is interesting though, how that works. I gotta get ready for bed. Alright, have a good one, Stan. Have a good night. Looking like this, it looks like it works. But then it doesn't. You too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey yo, the rock. Trying to think how that would happen. Because it should just be a pointer. Oh shoot. Okay. If we allocate a new one, we are modifying the actual structure. We're modifying it from the pointer value. So that shouldn't be what it is. I'm a little confused, to be honest. Let's go back here. So we write it. We could swap it back. In this case, we just have one right on top. And do we want that? We don't because we write, which consumes it, so that is not the case. Right. So running to the pointer. And what if it's not the first element? Or what if it is the first element, right? Same thing, but then yeah, so same thing there. So that doesn't actually change it at all. What if it's the only one? Yeah, okay, so that doesn't matter. So this is actually a simpler example, I guess. Also, we have extra stuff here that's not good. And it doesn't say anything about that. I don't quite like. So we have two of them. We don't want that. Do we need to actually? I'm trying to think. We really want to overwrite the old one, and we should be doing that. I don't know what the purpose. That is some weird global thing. Don't know why I had that. I wrote some of this a while ago. Generate the expression, that's all fine. Right, let me take a look at the value actually. So let's do right on there, and I think it's 778. Run test again. Nope. It was 788. Okay. Okay, right here. Print structure. So I just want to make sure that's all right. And print one is test. Okay, so that is right. We go here. Step into this, and we have a structure, and then we add the size. So the size is 8, and is that right? Size is 8. This is the wrong thing now. Right here. Okay. Indeed it is, because this is 8, so this would be a total of 8 bytes. Yes. So that is right. We set the instructions. Right, and we're just checking stuff there. So we allocate. We allocate it. The indentation's a little weird here. Generate an alloc, and then we have the offset here, and the offset should be 0. But let's go into the alloc. Let's create alloc with the total size, and the total size should be 8.